So if you are a follower or a subscriber to my YouTube page, then you know every time there is a brand new build project that needs to be spoken of, that's a notary mention, and it's actually a good investment for either end users or investors, I try to be one of the first people there to get you the actual data regarding that project. I have the presentation here that's given to me directly from the builder that outlines everything you need to know about the project. I'll share my 2 cents about the project shortly after as well. I live in Pickering, so I can definitely give you some thoughtful insights. And by the end of this video, you'll know whether or not this project makes sense for you to invest or purchase in. So first off, we are expecting a 55-acre master plan community that is going to be on the wing of Pickering Town Center. First note you mentioned is that Pickering Town Center is not going anywhere. Now, before we dive into project details, I wanted to introduce the builder to you. The builder has sold 20 towers over the past 10 years, which is a remarkable number. And one of the main reasons why they do that is because they have extremely well priced out products when they release their projects. They have put more than $5.9 billion in revenue in terms of their investment. They have had 0 canceled sites. If you're wondering if this project is going to perhaps cancel and you're going to lose your deposit, out of all the towers this company has sold, Centrecourt Development, they have 0 canceled sites. Okay, so over here is some history along with which projects they have worked on, and a lot of these are very hot projects. They are currently undergoing final closing for Transit City 4 and M. This was a master plan when it came to its community. The Forest Hill in Toronto, 55 Mercer in Toronto, then we have 199 Church, 8 Wellesley, Prime, West Line, 252 Church, and then Kipling Station is the one where the most recent hype came from for this builder because they had such amazing prices. They do have a proven and consistent track record, and they always bring their development around major transit growth and employment nodes. So here are 5 key takeaways regarding the Pickering City Centre project. For one, there is a severe condo shortage in Pickering, and I'll dive into the numbers very soon. This is a master plan community, and 55 acres is huge. So you can expect a correct downtown living now coming to Pickering. The builder believes in advanced built-in infrastructure. There's a lot of on-site services that no other developer has offered to the consumer. And then PCC, Pickering City Centre, has a growth story. This has been in the making for a long time. Pickering downtown has meant to be revitalized for a long time, and now it's finally here, and you have the ability to invest your future into it. And then lastly, they are priced below market value. They are priced to sell, and this matters a lot because when builders usually launch their projects, they price their product on forecasted value, what they think the value is going to be 5 to 8 years down the road. These guys price it at today's market value, and if you've been following the market, after 10 rate hikes, prices have come down, and this is the first builder to adjust to that change. So this right here is where the Pickering Town Center is, right here where my mouse is, and this all that's highlighted in green is going to be that 55-acre master plan community. Right here is Kingston Road. Let me just get a little dry here. So right here is Kingston Road, right here is Pickering 401, so it's right off the 401, and this right here is Liverpool. And in case you're wondering, if you're familiar with Pickering, you'll know this, there needs to be an exit here that allows you to get access to the highway. You can go westbound, but you can't go eastbound, and the city has already approved for that ramp to facilitate with traffic. Okay, so where the blue arrow is right now is where Pickering City Hall is. That structure is going to stay the way it is. And this right here is the Highway 401. highlighted in pink. And this right here in the green is the GO Transit. Now, where this green arrow is right here is a bridge that will connect the consumers from this master plan community to just simply walk over within 5 minutes and get access to the GO station. Now, from here to Toronto Union Station, it will take you about 40-minute commute, and more than 70 million passengers use the GO station, the GO Transit. Now, if you didn't know, in the works, something super exciting, it's Metrolinx, and it's going to take commute to a whole new level. And Metrolinx line will be right here on Kingston Road. So you also have access to walk to Metrolinx if you would like to. Just gonna grab my arrow here. So Pickering Town Center, give and take, is right about here. The towers are coming along this side, and over here is commercial. And right now we have over 300,000 square feet of commercial, and we actually house a lot of high-end companies. You have RBC Wealth Management, MPAC, Ontario Power Generation, and BMO Wealth Management. So currently in the Pickering Town Center, which is a pink highlight right here, there are 180 shops, and they come in a variety of different demographics. There's more coming though. So let's talk about block 1. In phase 1, there are going to be four mixed-use residential towers, over 2,000 suites, which will help a ton for our low inventory and housing shortage. There will be 110,000 square feet of indoor-outdoor amenities, and the best part is just your gym, your commercial-grade gym, is going to be 20,000 plus square foot of that. In addition to that, you're also getting 18,000 square feet of new high-end. The sales begin in September, more specifically September 13th. But we'll talk about how to prepare for that in a little bit. So here are some renderings of the towers. I'll dive into some more accurate renderings. Not accurate, but ones that give you a better idea. But depending on where you purchase, you could have lake views, you can have amazing city views. The quality, the finish, everything is meant to be high-end and spot on. And you also have a rooftop pool, which will be open to all the residents as well. Okay, here we are. Here are the main details that you need to know about the tower. So Tower 1 is the one that's coming up for sale on September 13th, and it will be 45 stories tall, offering 500 suites, and 80% of the suites are 1 bed and 1 bedroom plus den apartments that will allow first-time home buyers or first-time investors to get into the housing market because those prices are lower. That's why they're calling it affordable housing. Tower 1 will go right here, which is right about here. And then you have Tower 2 that will come shortly after, right about here. My apologies. Tower 1, Tower 2, 3, and then 4. And all the towers across will be between 40 to 55 stories, offering 500 plus suites. So here we are with the floor plans. Now the corner units, the 2-bedroom units that have corner units and corner views with 2 terraces will be 2-bedroom units all across the whole building. You have 700 square foot, 698 square foot, and you can choose any of the corners that you want to, and you will have wrap around floor to ceiling windows, which is gorgeous. You also have 1 bedroom plus den units, 1 bedroom units starting at 500 square foot and going as much as 618 square foot. To accommodate all of the units, they have put together 5 elevators. I think a building this size would need 3, but they have put 5 for more efficiency. So Durham Region is the fastest growing submarket in the GTA. Durham Region consists of Pickering, Ajax, Whitby, Oshawa, Clarington, and on the north side you have 𝐒𝐿𝐷, Uxbridge, and Brock. And they have the most land area, which is beginning to get utilized for housing. Now, the population growth from 2016 to 2021 has been 7.9%. And we forecast over the next 15 years, the population is going to double in Pickering. So there have been a total of 418,000 completed condominium suites in the GTA and all of GTA. And only 2% of that was in the Durham region. And obviously, the most of that was in Toronto, 74%. So here is the intent to deal with severe condo shortage. They want to provide affordable housing options, highly dependent on an unattainable low rise. They also want to work on attracting and to keep up with the population growth, and they want to align the region's aggressive growth plans and vision. They are reinventing the master plan. So here are some things to consider when you decide whether or not this project is for you. And this is widespread. We always ask our clients to go through this as well, right? Is there retail convenience? Is there active outdoor park spaces? Is there hospitality and entertainment? Is there healthcare? This building allows every single resident to have 24-hour access to a doctor virtually. It's provided to you. Is there a public transportation infrastructure? Is there quality employment? And is there investment in public spaces and amenities? And this project has all of it. Now, here is a comparison of some projects that are currently on the market. And this chart just shows how City Centre by Centrecourt has all of these checked off. Now, this is where I need most, if not all, of your attention. It's the pricing. So right now there is this project that's coming up for sale. It would be View Point. And this right here is Universal. They currently have a tower for sale and they have two more coming up in the near future when they sell the tower that's currently for sale. And both of these projects are more than $1,100 per square foot. These guys are selling the project on forecasted value. Centrecourt is releasing their project at $1,050 per square foot. It is much cheaper when you factor in all the square foot, making this project the best price condo project in all of GTA. So here is another comparison for the projects. Now, this talks about resale condos as well. So they're saying, as per their research, I think the numbers are a little bit more conservative. I do Pickering quite heavily, and I know these numbers are a little bit lower, but let's just talk about them to get a rough example. So right now, one bedroom units for resale market, if you went to go buy a pre-existing condo, it'd be $495,000. One bedroom plus den would be $535,000, and then two bedrooms would be $652,000. I think these numbers are conservative. At the same time, there's no brand new condo buildings in Pickering. There's buildings that are 3 to 4 or 5 years old. If you want to invest in the Pickering City Centre project, you can get a brand new one bedroom for $500,000. One bedroom plus den for mid 500,000s, and then two bedroom in the high 600,000. So when you compare a resale older condo for $495, and then you look at a brand new one for the low 500s, a brand new condo will always have more value. It's blindly a better deal because a brand new condo is always going to appreciate more. And these two just show how much of a better deal City Centre is compared to these prices. This is a rough idea of how the blocks will be split. So the 4 towers in block 1 are coming right here. The second check mark on the bottom is for the 4 towers that come after that, and the 2 towers that would come after that. Everything around the wing of Pickering Town Centre is going to be future development. So PTC, Pickering Town Centre, is not going anywhere. They're merely utilizing what they call is a dead parking space into something more beneficial for the community, and it will all anchor Pickering Town Centre. So this is going to be a unique investment opportunity. In a little bit, I will talk about the deposit structure and how you can secure a project like this. But here is why this project is a unique investment opportunity. For one, you have the best location in Pickering. Second of all, you have the first launch of the master plan. It is important for the builder to sell project number 1 to then be able to get approval and funding for the upcoming projects. And to make sure they sell the first project, they give an extremely attractive pricing, which they have. I am blown away by how attractive these prices are, right? All the other projects are about $50,000 to $80,000 more. Some units are even $100,000 more at other projects. So because they're going to be aggressive on the pricing for the first launch, it is a great opportunity for the buyer to get a good deal and get into the project. You have below market condo prices. Yes, they do. And then you have the highest potential condo investment opportunity in the GTA. I agree. Toronto prices for rent or for purchase are going out of hand now that back to working from the office is becoming a thing. And that demographic is now reaching out to Pickering and other cities in the Durham region to then get something more affordable, either to rent or to buy, and then to commute to Toronto. So folks, there you have it. Everything you need to know to decide whether if the city center project makes sense for you. Now, let's talk about some very important dates and next steps. They have not fully released the deposit structure yet, but we have it on good insight and good credibility that it will be a 20% deposit structure, but it will be split with 5% payment. So it might be 5% per year. It might be 10% per year, 5% payments. We're not sure just yet, but altogether it is 20%. If someone told you it's just 5%, they misled you. The first payment is 5%, but it will be 20% altogether. The tentative closing date is between 2027 to 2028. You do have the ability to put your worksheet together and the copy of the draft, which shows how serious you are right now, and we highly recommend it. September 13th, around 11 a.m., they're going to release the portal to all the home buyers, and it is first come, first serve. None of that VIP agent crap is happening on this one. It is first come, first serve. So we are encouraged to get our clients' applications, to get the IDs, to get everything we need to fill out the application and leave it on the side. So then when the release does happen and the price list comes out, we call you, we tell you the numbers, and you pick which one you like, and we submit the application for you right. I will be at the launch myself. My team will be at the office working on the applications. We already have a handful of applications. I'm sure we'll get a lot more, but it will be first come, first serve basis. And right now we're guaranteed to get you the unit that you want. To book a consultation to talk about how to submit your application, just reach out to me directly at the information listed below. We have negotiated a very unique incentive for our first-time homebuyers and our first-time home buyers and first-time home buyer investors that will help them cover the closing costs. You can consider it a discounted value that will help you cover the closing costs, and we will be opening it up to all of our clients to make this an easier journey for them. Talk to you soon. Have an awesome